Welcome back. Today we are trying to clear off some of our fence line. A couple weekends ago we did clear some of the fence line in that corner there, but unfortunately the very corner is completely covered in water. It's never really kind of receded completely since the hurricane, which was like 6-7 months ago. Part of the issue is that the paper mill around here shut down, and they are no longer pumping water out, which was like thousands of gallons a day. So some of the water is never fully returned to its pre-hurricane levels. And that and continued rain has kept it that way. Anyways, as a result, I put four-line barbed wire fence across the corner to kind of cut that corner. But the cows have been able to get out of the fence by jumping a spot where a log had fallen on it, and it was kind of low. I thought it was high enough, but it wasn't. We didn't have cows before the hurricane. We just got cows a couple weeks ago, and we thought it was pretty good, but the cows proved smarter than me. First time cow owner, so we're learning as we go. In any case, we are today trying to fix some of those low spots. We've already been out here with the chainsaw a little bit, and I'm going to continue to do some more chainsaw work. But right now we've got a bunch of brush that we're first going to clear with the tractor, and then we'll try and continue down the side. You can see there's still plenty for us to clear, and we have all whole back of our property, and we eventually got to get rid of all the debris that we've been piling up back there as well. We're trying to focus today on low spots in the fence, and so we're going to clear a spot over here where my wife's identified a low spot in the fence. All right. All right, so we've cleared a lot of the spots. There's still a few places we need to clear, but we're starting to lose daylight, so I'm going to try and put a couple of T-posts in to reinforce some of the old fence. I'm not going to have time to replace it or restring it today, or probably even in the near future, but we're hoping that we can tighten so some of these old fence, straighten it up, and then I'm going to put a T-post next to it to try and reinforce it and at least hold it up. Put a couple of staples in a couple of spots. We were out here last week, and the camera ran out of battery, so I'm coming out to finish this. Once we cleared most of this fence line, we had quite a bit of slack in some of the old barbed wire that was here. So I had to drive some T-posts. You'll see one here, one a little bit further down, and there's several down in that direction that I drove earlier in the day. And there's a couple of ways that you can, when you buy T-posts, we bought these from Tractor Supply. And when you buy the T-posts, they should give you the clips that go with them, called clips. And there's a couple of ways that you can put them on, so I thought I'd kind of show you how to do that. So first, you see there's like some loops there. Take one, you grab it, twist it around, and then you that'll pop on onto the wire like so. And then you can just grab it with some pliers and you just twist it. So this is one way to do it, and that just kind of keeps it from coming off. So that keeps that on there. The other way you can do it is, so you got this, another T-post clip, pop this on, and then there's a neat little tool. It only costs a couple bucks on Amazon. I'll post a link. These are pretty handy as well, and they're pretty handy to work with. These little grooves. You can see that, these little grooves. They grab onto the wire and then twist it. And it can be fairly simple, so that you're not having to use pliers. To me, they're faster than using the pliers. The pliers can be a little bit more thorough, but these are pretty quick and the wire's not going to come off. Okay, the other issue we had is that once I got the T-post in, there was still wire that was still pretty loose. So able to go on Amazon, and I purchased these clips. And I don't know how well you can see that, but these clips right here. And these work really well. I've put some already on some of these other wires, and they really tighten them. So it comes, this particular brand is from Jake's Wire Tighteners, and I can highly recommend these. Some of the other reviews for some of the other versions either got that these things would bend out of shape, or that this little this is a twisty tool that's used to twist these around the wire, that this piece right here was breaking off, and this I used with great success. All right, so the clip just sits on this tool like this right there, and then you take it and you insert it on the wire and you just start to twist. The key is not getting the tool tied up inside the wire as well. You just twist and it gathers all the wire and make sure it stays inside. Now the wire is nice and tight, and I actually, in the process of doing that, loosen this one up here so I can move down to some others that we already have set up. So you see I put a bunch of them on this part of the fence right here, and since this top wire is a bit loose, I'm just going to take this, grab it, and twist it. And so over time you can come back and easily adjust these wires where these clips are at so that they keep the fence straight. So as a result, we now have a fence all the way around our property, or at least this particular field, that is should be sufficient to keep the cows in. So, as you can see, the cows are in the field. They've been in here now for a couple of days with the things we've done to to patch the wire. They seem to be feeling pretty content to stay in the field now.
She's having a baby in August.
Yeah, having a baby in August, so stay tuned for that. First time cow owner with a pregnant cow, so we'll see how that goes. All right, so this concludes our video on trying to patch some of this fence. We have a lot more fence that needs to be patched later on, but we needed to get this up and ready so that the cows were in. So we appreciate you tuning in, and if you wouldn't mind pressing subscribe, we'd appreciate it. Thank you very much.